Welcome. In this video, we will discuss about the national mission of interdisciplinary cyber physical system. So interdisciplinary cyber physical system, as the name suggests, this is going to be cyber physical system. What can you normally understand by the cyber physical system? As the name suggests, that it is going to be a link of the physical world with the cyberspace. Interdisciplinary means a lot of disciplinary, like for an example, science, health, well-being, all this will be combined together in this system. So national mission of interdisciplinary cyber physical systems are going to develop systems which are closely integrated and interoperable within the physical and the cyberspace. So this is the main meaning of the national mission on interdisciplinary cyber physical system. In this video, we will discuss about the features and components of this particular mission, and we will also discuss about the latest context. So let's start. So it is aimed at complete convergence with all stakeholders by establishing strong linkages between the academia, industry, government and international organizations. So how it is going to be interdisciplinary? It is involving academia, which means your university and all will be a part of this mission. It will involve the industry, like for an example, industry where the actual production happens, those industry will also be made a part of it. Then the government support will also be provided to it, and the international organization will also be looped in so that we could take the advantages of the progress made in other part of the world. So these are the major places or interdisciplinary bodies or stakeholders involved in this particular mission, and this is going to be a convergence mission which is going to converge all these interests of all these stakeholders. It will secure India's future by creation of cyber physical system ecosystem. So this is how the mission is going to help India to create cyber physical system ecosystem. So your cyber physical system is an integrated system involving sensors, communication, actuators, control, interconnected computed networks and data analytics. So what are all the components, or what you can say the devices which would be used, or the facilities which would be used, includes your communicators would be there, your sensors would be placed, actuators, control, interconnected computing networks, all these are part. How do you think otherwise the physical world would be able to communicate with the cyberspace? So this is how this cyber physical system is going to work. For an example, driverless cars that communicate securely with each other on smart road. For an example, the roads are itself now smart. When a driverless car is going on, it is able to connect. Like in general, how we drive, we honk, right? We press the horn to say that we want to move. But the driverless car will have even advanced feature where they could communicate from there itself without even going to the honking side. So all these kind of things are what we are kind of blurring the boundaries between the physical and the cyberspace. Sensors in the home to detect changing health condition, for an example. So we have come into the world where the sensors could be placed in our home where they could check for the change in the health condition. Like there are AC, like you must have seen those ads where there are AC which can control the room temperature on its own. Apart from that, you can also think about the idea like how the sensor, when you move the light goes up and down, and the whole idea of a smart home where everything is maintained through the like you have Alexa and your Google Home. So all these things are actually part of how your physical world will be regulated through the cyberspace, and this is what is actually the meaning of cyber physical system. So let's move forward and see what are the components in the mission. So we have the national mission on interdisciplinary cyber physical system. What is the component over here? So it involves technology development. Obviously, that is the first thing that would be needed, that the technology itself need to be upgraded to take into cognizance of all the development which is happening in the case of CPS. Human resource and skill development, like once you develop the technology, you would require people to operate it as well, right? Apart from the people who developed it, you would need people who are able to operate all these things. So you need human resource and skill development. Then innovation, entrepreneurship and startup ecosystem. Why? Because these are going to be the novel fields. So all this thing required a lot of innovation from the side. So entrepreneurship and startup ecosystem is going to be a component of it. And then finally the international collaboration. So instead of working in silos and working like from the scratch of everything, there are a lot of things which are available in what is generally called as open source. So there are a lot of things which are available in open source or even not in open source if any other country has already made a progress on it. India could actually like pick up from there and could really collaborate. India could put in its efforts, its progress made to the other countries' knowledge basket, and similar thing kind of exchange could happen. So international collaboration is also a component of this particular mission, which is National Mission on Interdisciplinary Cyber Physical System. Now let's just quickly see what is the recent context why this particular like system was in use. It is because of the Tihan IIT. What it is, it will facilitate research ground to investigate the functioning of unmanned and connected vehicles in a controlled environment by replicating different scenarios ranging from frequently occurring extreme cases that may ensure in real life traffic operation. So basically what happened, a test bed authority is actually being developed at the IIT Hyderabad. So this is the thing. So test bed authority at IIT Hyderabad has been set up, which going to work for the system of the what you can call as UAVs, which is your unmanned aerial vehicles. So this is something which is going to take place, and this has been named as Tehan. The Department of Science and Technology has sanctioned rupees 135 crores to IIT Hyderabad under the National Mission on Interdisciplinary Cyber Physical System to set up Technology Innovation Hub on autonomous navigation and data acquisition system. So this is what this test bed authority at the IIT Hyderabad is going to work. They are going to work on the autonomous navigation specifically of UAVs and ROVs, which is your remote operated vehicles. So this is how this particular thing was in use. Again, IIT Hyderabad will work on various features and they will try to figure it out. Over there also multiple discipline of like various stream law, civil engineering, electrical engineering, computer science, electronics, all this will be asked to participate in this particular endeavor. So this is how the Tihan IIT is going to work. So I hope you have understood the things that you need to take from here includes what is the national mission is all about, major components, why that is important. So way back in 2018, UPSC does ask about the Internet of Things. So you can understand the cyber space system that we are just physical cyber system that we just talked about is actually going to manifest into the Internet of Things. So this is how you have to link and relate. So I hope you have understood this video. If you have any doubt, feel free to drop a comment. Thank you.